Welcome to Coffee with the Librarians. Yes, I actually have my coffee. Last time I didn't have my coffee. I feel so good. Anyway, Coffee with the Librarians, week of September 11th, 2023. I'm Lora Cheadle, and my hair is driving me a little bit nuts, but we're going to figure that out later. The message that I wanted to bring to you today that the librarians wanted to talk about was around our attachment to suffering. And I actually had a little bit of a pushback on that when they gave me that message, but I'm just going to tune in and let them have at it because that's what they said I should do. Okay. The reason that they said I had that pushback and that you might be having that pushback as well is because without our suffering, we don't know who we are. Without our suffering, there is no more excuse. Without our suffering, we actually have to do all the things that we say we're going to do. Without our attachment to all of that suffering, it's easy. And there's a lot of shame around things being easy. There's a lot of guilt around things being easy. There's a lot of mental chatter around how it's wrong if things are easy. So what they want us to do is just to start recognizing all of the ways that we make everything harder. And they do say there's so much that we make harder. Relationships, jobs, friendships, the way that we're organizing the planet, the way that they're saying building our homes. There's all of these different layers of reasons that we're making things harder. And we have such pride in things being hard. We have such, what is the word? It's pride. It's truly pride that things are hard. We have pride that we've been through so much and that we've suffered so much and that things are still okay because we're so proud because we've suffered so much. And they're saying just to examine those stories because those stories are true because we make them true. They are true because we lean into them and because we want them to be true. And that we all say we want ease and grace and beauty. Yet, oh gosh, this is a lot. It's the world could be set up. The world is set up, could be set up where we're all relaxed, we're all playing, we're all connected, we're all supporting each other. Truly, they're saying the idea of it's not Atlantis, the idea of it's like this utopian community is there because we could do that, but we don't want that because we don't value ourselves as humans enough. We still think there is more to do. We still think we have to work and fight and prove and struggle. But what they want us to know is everything is set up for our pleasure, for our joy, for our benefit. The only thing we have to do is let go of the story in our head that it's not. The only thing that we have to do is let go of the story in our head that we're worthy if we struggle and that it's good to overcome something. And they're saying, even look at the most common narrative structure in your society. The most common narrative structure in your society is the one of the hero's journey. And the hero's journey is one of struggle, and it's fighting the dragon, and then it's fighting the dragon again because we didn't quite get it the first time. And then it's helping others along that same path of knowing how to fight the dragon multiple times to get what you want. Look at the structure, look at the narrative of that. That is a narrative of twice struggle, and that is a narrative of you have to have that struggle in order to be where you're at, in order to be enlightened, in order to be worthy of being called a hero. That is the wrong narrative. That narrative tells us that we have to struggle in order to be the hero. What about the narrative that we don't have to struggle to be the hero? What about the narrative that things are good, inherently that we don't have to go through that struggle, that we just are allowed to be the hero and to receive without going through that struggle. That's a big override. Okay, they're telling me they had to override me very strongly to even get me to say that, because I have such a belief that no, 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 you do have to prove something. That's such a strong override. And the override is the word that they're giving now. What is it that you need to override? What in that story do you need to override in order to just accept that you don't have to go through the struggle to be the hero? You don't have to fight the dragon in order to be the hero. You just are the hero. And that's the summary for today. You just are the hero. Don't attach to the story, to the glory of the story is what they're saying. The glory of the story is not glorious to anybody except to your belief system. The glory of the story is only glorious because your belief system tells you that it is. Notice in your body, it does not feel glorious. The glory is in the story around you, the glory is not within. So don't attach to that narrative. Don't attach to any of the struggle. And allow yourself to be the hero without having to go through the hero's journey, because the journey is the lie. I gotta rest now. I will see you next week. Reach out to me if you want a privately reading. I will put the link in the chat, and I will see you next week. Bye.